Right, I've recently rebuilt the top end of this Royal Enfield Interceptor, which was smoking and using oil quite heavily, and as you may have seen in my other videos about this machine, it turned out to be a problem well, with the piston rings, the oil rings were too tight to fit in the oil ring grooves, and the pistons had made contact with the original cross rings, which worked to seal the compression in place of a head gasket. And when oversized pistons are fitted, you have to get oversized cross rings as well, and I think they'd used the standard ones with a 40 thou oversized rebore, so the pistons had just clipped them, and that hadn't helped matters. I've also decoked and cleaned the heads and the valves, ground the valves in again. They weren't seating brilliantly, so all that's been taken care of, and I'm just going to try and start it up. No tricks. I've literally just put the fuel tank back on. It also suffered a sticky float chamber, a sticky float in the left hand float chamber, so I think that was catching on the gasket, so I've trimmed that back, the float chamber gasket, to hopefully stop the float snagging on it and hopefully cure the problem. So we've got oil, let's turn the fuel on. This was the carburettor that was at fault. Let the fuel go through a bit. Oh no, we're still sticking. Oh well, I can start it up anyway. We'll turn the fuel off. It's obviously full, and I'll have to go back to that one to find the cause. Let's put this camera down and see if we can get the fire up anyway. Yeah, you can see the bike there okay, I think. Switch on. Well, I think the smoke is gone. We'll find out more about that when I take it for a test ride. I think the next thing to do is find out what's wrong with this carburettor, because it's still leaking. Pouring out. So I'm going to have to deal with that and also synchronise the carburettors because they're way out. But it's back together and running again, and that was the first attempt at starting it, so not bad. Things look promising anyway. Just got to do a few little tweaks and adjustments, I think, and things should get a lot better quite soon.